Zuma instructs law enforcement agencies to bring Lonmin situation under control, and Northwest Education Department under fire for failure to supply textbooks. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. President Jacob Zuma has instructed law enforcement agencies to do everything possible to bring the situation at Lonmin Platinum Mine in Marikana in the northwest under control. He was reacting after several people were killed and many others wounded in a confrontation between police and workers at the mine. Police have not yet given an official figure. President Zuma has expressed shock and sadness at the confrontation, saying any loss of life cannot be tolerated. Presidential spokesperson Mag Maharaj.
The President is concerned that an industrial dispute, which could be resolved through all our mechanisms provided in our democratic laws, which can be resolved through dialogue, has degenerated to this point with such tragic loss of life. We are calling upon all sectors, the workers' movement, the business sector, to work together with government, including the law enforcement agencies, to help prevent this thing from degenerating any further, and to come forward and assist in resolving this dispute in a manner that would befit the development of our country.
The chairperson of Lonmin Platinum in Rustenburg in northwest, Roger Felimo, has condemned yesterday's killings of the undisclosed number of striking mine workers by the police. He says the mine management treats the developments around police operations regarding yesterday's events with the utmost seriousness. Felimo says the company deeply regrets the further loss of life in what is clearly a public order rather than a labor relations associated matter. The Northwest Department of Education is under fire from different stakeholders in education for failure to supply textbooks. The department initially said no new textbooks would be bought this year as it would constitute wasteful expenditure as they are preparing for the new curriculum called CAPS. Provincial SARTU chairperson Els Temba says they will not accept any excuse from the department regarding the issue of textbooks.
In consultation with our science steward, we have indicated that the department has not addressed that particular issue to an extent where now today as we are speaking, there are those particular schools where learners don't have textbooks. We are very disappointed as SARTU, and we are not prepared to take a response of the department that indicates that it is their suppliers who have delayed. Those suppliers, their capacity should have been proven. Their contracts must be terminated.
And former SABC veteran broadcaster Christopher Bennett is being remembered for his unforgettable, brilliant voice. 70-year-old Bennett died at Port Shepstone on Sunday after suffering from pneumonia and bronchitis. He worked in New Zealand, the United Kingdom, the former Rhodesia and South Africa during his broadcasting career from 1960 to 1994. Award-winning freelance environmental journalist and broadcaster David Holt-Biddle knew Bennett for almost 40 years.
Chris was something of a fanatical perfectionist. He was brilliant when it came to classical music. One of those guys to whom one could talk and never run dry. Chris was always into the news. He would understand what he was reading, and Chris also had a brilliant, brilliant voice. Once heard, one would never forget.